I've already thrown the overlay. Hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the McDonald's bathroom behind the Coca Geekon, because the doors aren't open yet. It's the Sunday morning sumo show. I'm your host for tonight, Goose. With me, as always, is JJ. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, Goose. Good to be here.
And it's good to have you. We're going to talk about how the Basho went, top to bottom, rank every wrestler into the categories. And my first question is everyone over the excitement of Aonishiki winning? Has everyone calmed down yet? JJ, would you say so?
I mean, I'm pretty calm about it.
Good.
I don't know if go on.
Fucking embarrassment. What a fucking embarrassing Basho. Alright, I'm happy Aonishiki won. Everyone's happy Aonishiki won. What the fuck do you mean we had a Yokozuna on 9 wins on day 15?
Yeah.
What do you mean we have an Ozeki that's gone 8-7 for a full fucking year, except for that one 9-5-1? Oh my god. Shut. Like, it's never gonna be as bad as the Mitake Yume, Shodai, the Takakeisho days, where Terunofuji would miss 2 Bashos, but it's like people got mad at Asashari for what he said, but like, fuck me, he's right. Like, granted, like,
yeah,
everyone who said Asashari talking about respect for sumo, haha, I completely understand. That dude literally got fired for not respecting sumo, but 12-3s aren't real Yushos. Aonishiki legitimately Yushowed. I understand that, but just... oh my god. We need to be... we need better from our top guys. No one's been able to Zensho. That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
Alright,
it's not good.
Don't get me wrong. I still love sumo. I'm still happy with the Basho, but the quality of the sumo is embarrassing right now. It needs to be better. That being said, let's make fun of some wrestlers. Hatsuyama.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, this was rough. I knew that he was not going to do well. I did not think that it would be this poor of a performance, man. This is one of the worst Juryo debuts ever.
The Doc Zen show was so close to being real. I've never heard of this guy before then. I took divine joy in watching the life fade from his eyes as his dreams crashed and cratered before him. Like, you never really get to see someone truly give up on their hopes and dreams like that. It made me feel warm inside, like just absolute true sadness and depression coming out of someone who really thought they were better than they were and weren't. We watched a man in real time give up on his dreams, and I thought that was fantastic. Is that cruel? Yes, but there's no light without darkness, okay? And this is the darkness that makes a Yusho beautiful. Call me crazy, you're correct. JJ, what do you have to say about this?
I mean, it's not his level. It's not his level. He needs to put more weight on. He needs to develop extra levels for he's too one-dimensional. And that's saying something as a guy who's a fan of Ichi Yamamoto.
I hate talking to the chat during this, but it's an interesting point. I disagree, because one dominant Rikishi is boring. There's no dominant Rikishis at the moment. No one can back-to-back Yusho in a dominant way. 12-3 is not a real Yusho. Until we see a Zensho, this is a sad era for sumo to me.
Yeah. Oh, I also wanted to say, in the Hatsuyama promotion breakdown video that I did, I wanted to put in a line about Hatsuyama just having an aura of sadness or sadness in his eyes because there was something about him that struck me as like, this isn't gonna be good for you.
Isn't your dad's wife your mom? For the love of God, think about it for more than 2 seconds and you'll understand. All right, Hatsuyama. Oh dear Lord. No, no better way to put that. I've. It
Nope.
was on track to be the worst debut ever, if not, it's tied for it. I think.
It's
Someone
one
would have
of
the
the
stats.
worst.
I remember hearing word on that, but yeah, Hatsuyama. Oh dear Lord, what happened? Asa Hakoryu.
So the three boys at the bottom of top division in this stable all did well enough to get winning records. Asahakuryu fought back throughout this Basho in order to get his wins on the last 3 days. He was going into the last 3 days with seven losses. So that's never a position that you want to be in, especially for an extended period of time. He had a 5 day losing streak in the middle of the tournament where he was put up against some guys at a competition level that he's just not used to. But he managed to stick the landing. We'll see how well he does next time. I'm going to be interested for sure.
Just kind of here is what I would call that. Debutant, well done.
Yeah.
Stuck the landing, I guess. Better luck next time, maybe. Look, we've seen what else can happen, right? Just kind of here, it's Asa Hakoryu.
Hawkart Hatsuyama, why wait? He's 141 kilograms and Hoshoryu is 150. Because Hatsuyama's style is Oshi pushing thrusting specific. He's a pusher thruster that focuses on unbalancing his opponent by pulling on the head or pushing backwards. He needs more weight behind those attacks against the guys in the top division because they're dealing with guys like Daisho.
Oshoumi. Let's not make this any longer than it has to be.
True.
Oshoumi. One of the undisputed kings of just kind of here. And with a 10-5 has successfully promoted himself to salaryman. We don't care about this guy, so it's almost impossible for him to hit Homie Jr. So welcome to the ranks of got paid, went home, Oshoumi. Any contestant to that?
I mean, salaryman after 2 tournaments is about as, yeah, that's pretty strong.
10-5's his best
But I mean,
record
it's the
here. Room
best.
for improvement still.
Yeah. And I mean, if this is how he fights going forward, I'm all for it. Yeah, salaryman Oshomi, why not?
Good. Asa no Yama. One of the kings of power, homie, now only going 9-6 at M16. Highly disappointing. But we saw him do some cool shit. But we saw him lose to people he should not have. The Takayasu match was beautiful. The Shodai match was sad. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I definitely would have liked to see double digits from him, not gonna lie. That would have given me a lot more hope as to how he would do in his yet again another rise up into top division. Um, that said, I mean, it's the first time he's been back in about a year, 2 years now. 2024, I think, is when he had his injury. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, it could have been a first time stumble. There's some guys that he hasn't fought for a while, obviously, so things have changed. You know, he's going to need some time to adjust, but his sumo IQ and his ring sense are all still top form, even if his body necessarily isn't.
Yeah, I could agree. Homie Jr. A lesser
Yeah,
performance from someone we love. Homie Jr. it is.
yeah.
Asanoyama, I expected him to be in the Yusho pitcher and fumble. Didn't, so not Homie. Asa Koryu. I don't remember him. He's buff as hell.
He's
He
the
did not have a single
yeah.
cool match.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's not true, but I can't point one out.
Exactly. And I watched
So
every single match.
true. Um but I mean I like him.
I know, right?
But he is just kind of but here's the thing. He is kind of just hanging out here in the bottom of the top division. This time it wasn't an electric performance. I would be okay putting it in Salaryman and then Homie Junior or Homie when he does pop off. But
Yep. Only
I'm
one
fine with
over
Salaryman
only
here.
one over Kachikoshi. About what we expect from an M15. We would put him in the homie ranks, but he's short. Which is a factor. Look, I still think he's great. Unfortunately, there's a lot of competition with buff little fellas. So, and also his giant
True.
head and regular sized body does make him look like a buff baby, which is just funny to me. Ryuden,
Back to Jurio, right?
I think so. It's high level clown performance. Ryuden used to be one of my favorite wrestlers, because he would drop down to like below M10 and just pop off with 11 wins and put on a 40-second match that had 2 minutes worth of match in it, and like stay on the ropes for like 30 seconds and absolutely tire out guys like Chio Shoma and stuff, and then just outgas someone with his back to the Tuara. And he looked ridiculous. And that's why, although I hate Ryuden, I love his wrestling, but he's just not doing that anymore. And there's no reason to care about Ryuden. I think it's back to Jurio time. And he only got an 8-7 at Jurio 1 last Basho. That is clown behavior. Ryuden?
It's not great.
Back to fucking Jurio. I am severely running out of reasons to find you entertaining. Mitaka Yume with a 7 and 8 at M14. People will think I'm disrespectful when I say that sumo is embarrassing right now. The second highest number of U shows in top division is Mitaka Yume, who just went 7-8 at M14. That's a sign of how embarrassing things are right now. It's not a good era for sumo. The sumo boom is real, the audience is there, but things can be so much better. I can prove that because one of the most embarrassing Ozekis I've seen in a while is going 7 and 8 and still has the second most U shows. I think that's dork performance by Mitaka Yume.
I think I can see why you would want to do that. I think that we need to, at this point, stop judging Mitaka Yumi on a performance from 4 years ago. He's not that guy anymore. I think he's just kind of here at this point.
A crazy thing
He's
to say
existing.
after what we just said about Ryuden.
I know, but
we just exclusively judge Ryuden
I don't
on
know.
what he used to be, and now we're not allowed to do that to Mitaka Yume. The bias is real. This Sunday morning sumo show is not legitimate.
That's fuck yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Salaryman.
I mean, if
no,
we want to put
me too much to insult Mitaka Yume like that.
I think that this, he's got.
Make your argument
maybe
now, because I don't want to let go
entirely
of his
because of my bias. Not bias. That's what it is. That's my argument.
Dork.
Sure.
Dork. Because we expect so much more from him. Shishi, clown. All right, no contestant, clown.
Why not?
Fuck Shishi. He's never looked good in his matches. He tried to kill my favorite wrestler and didn't, so can't even do that, right? Tomokaze. Back to Jurio. Yeah. Not an insult.
It's time.
We understand. Clown with 9 wins. This is not a tier list. This is not maths. This is vibes. Okay? This is just vibes based. If we like you more,
We
and
have
you go,
always.
okay, there is a 10-5 who is sitting lower than a 9-6 on this goddamn chart. Toby Zaru at a 7
I
and
mean,
8.
we've always said that it was vibes.
Yeah, who did we
We've
just
always
pick?
said
Tomokaze, back to Juryo, 4 and 11. Not good. Not an embarrassing performance, though. Remember, back to Juryo is different.
No.
Because it's all stompy, man. What could have been one of the great ones?
Yep.
Toby Zaru sitting on a 7 and 8 at M13.
All right, either
There were some good matches.
I'm
though.
fine with either just there were. I'm fine with either just kind of here or salaryman derogatory because I mean talk about expecting more from him.
I would agree with you on derogatory if it wasn't for the fact he had some really fun matches. Like Toby Zaru did look good in that 7-8.
All right. So I'm fine with just kind of here then.
Just kind of here.
Cuz he had some electric matches, but Toby Zaru used to have nothing but electric matches.
Yeah, one of the highly entertaining Richie. One of the guys you always look forward to before injury really started to take him. Abi with a 10-5 at M12. Did you see the Spiffy video? Spiffy,
I did.
fuck you. I was right. I beat your ass. I love you, Spiffy, but goddamn, I was the only person who believed in Abi in the past and in the future. I was doing laps around the Combsley when he got his U-show. People still hate him for breaking Takayasu's neck. Understandable. I love this clown. He's awesome. He does such brutal sumo. Finally putting double digits again for the first time since the Sanyaku. I am putting Abi in the homie tier. Well, goddamn done.
I agree.
Midori Fuji with a 6-9 at M12. Salaryman. Do you see another argument?
Derogatory.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he isn't.
He's been doing negatives for. He's an Asegahama guy, and if you look at his previous records, if I'm not mistaken, the last year has been trending down. It's not good for him. He's not quite going back to Juryo. It's not quite dork. He's not quite dork performances because he's had good matches. He's getting good throws. He's still entertaining, but he's a salaryman on the downward trend.
Yeah, salaryman derogatory, because we know he can do better.
Yeah.
Shiki Fuji with a 6 and 6.
And then he pulled out the rest, right?
Yeah, it doesn't say the absences here.
No,
York? No, he had some pretty good matches when he was running.
6 and 6 is even. That's about just kind of.
It's negative.
Here as you can
8, 7,
yeah,
7, 8
yeah,
is even.
True.
It's a tough one.
6, 6, and 3.
When they don't see day 15, it's a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he was. I don't know, just kind of here, but with some cool matches. Because
I mean, if you want to put him in salaryman, that's fine. Because he really is.
Yeah. No, he did his job. He did his job well.
Yeah.
I've already not spaced this out properly enough.
No, you have not.
It's part of the fun. All right, Chio Shoma sitting on a 6 and 9 at M11. Salaryman. He bizarrely popped off last year with 2 good Bashos in the Joyichimon. And now just back to doing what he's always done. Probably got a trip to Juryo in his future, and then we'll just go 12 wins, no U show back up, right?
Right, yeah.
Salaryman behavior if I've ever seen it. Koto Shoho off a 9 and 6.
I mean, after his one great performance, I think that I'm a little bit more inclined to give him a higher rank. I don't quite think that this was a Homie Junior performance. Because I don't quite like him that much. You know? He's just, to me, a salaryman that did well this time.
Yeah. Hard to put anyone in the homie category without 10 wins, except for Asanoyama, which we just broke that rule. The best part about this is that there's no official rule book, and we never will write it.
Yeah.
Whoever is brave enough to actually track where we put these people over time, that's going to be a fun video. I would say this is salaryman work. 9-6, M10.
I agree.
Going to where he kind of fits in the upper Magashira. Yeah, salaryman behavior. And I'm just gonna ahead of time move the entire bottom half down so we have a second row of salaryman. Oh god, we're gonna have the goddamn homie situation again, aren't we? We need to break salaryman into 3 categories. The end stage of this is just gonna be
we just
42 slots.
we just had a lot of middling performances this time.
A lot of negatives, actually, someone pointed out. More negatives than positives,
True.
I think. Toki Hiyate on an 8 and 7 at M10. Just kind of here.
I agree with that.
Still not good enough to be a salaryman. Just got his Kachikoshi. Can't think of any exceptional matches he had. Somehow
Okay, you know what? Here's a fair point. 8-7 at his career high rank. I don't know if that influences the decision all that much.
I felt nothing when you said that. Like,
All
that just means he's accurately placed on the Bansuke. By the way, if you go 8-7 or 7-8, you are accurately placed on the Bansuke. If you go 9, you were under promoted. If you go 9 losses, you were over promoted. That's the best way I think to look at the Bansuke. An 8-7 or a 7-8, that's where you belong until you can do better. Speaking of, Roga, 7-8.
Mr. M10. This is where he is. He lives at this rank. This is salaryman behavior.
Yep, salaryman behavior to me. Did what he had to do. Showed up late to work a few times and got a 7 and 8. Salary man. Gonoyama, exactly the same thing. Kind of want to put him in door performance, but it wasn't too bad of a performance because it was looking really bad for a second. He was like, 4.
It was.
Yeah, he was like 7 losses in a row or something ridiculous. But God, that Tachi looked good. God, that Tachi looked good. He's really
he just had trouble following
style.
up is the thing.
Yeah, he really figured out his style. He just this Basho, and I think he's yeah.
No, I was just gonna say I fully agree. The main thing is that he needs a plan for after the Tachi, because he's really refined that to a startling degree, but he falls apart afterwards.
Yeah.
If the Tachi doesn't lead to an Oshi or Yorikiri win.
I'm very excited for him in the Osaka Basho because he's really worked out his Tachi and he's going to spend the next 2 months really figuring out the game plans. He's the top student at his stable. Goedo, Zensho you showed. He's definitely got some advice for him. So, salaryman did what he had to do.
Yeah.
Salaryman on a negative, that's a good thing, actually. Kimbozan, clown. Shodai, dork.
He belongs next to Shishi. I'm fine with that.
I think these guys have been floating in this rank for a while. Shodai, former Ozeki, former Yusho winner. What's he doing here? Still capable of greatness. Still looks like he hates sumo. Kimbozan, clown. Shodai, dork makes sense to me. I really can't see an argument for anything else. Just... Just the full caps derogatory in the chat got me. Fuji no Kawa.
Fuji no Kawa, bro, you go ahead. He's your favorite
Power
wrestler.
homie. Oh my god. Career high rank and a 10 wins. Lifting Tamawashi off the ground. This dude does sumo like a cat where a gun went off next to it. I friggin' love watching him go at it. It's wild, it's frantic, it's incredible. He's beating people so much bigger than him, and it just looks amazing when he can pull it off. This is his best performance yet. Fell in love with the little fella. That is a power homie to me. I'm not listening to anything else you have to say. What do you have to say?
I don't have anything else to say.
Love this fella.
I don't.
Oh, Shoma.
I think Oshoma belongs above M8, and when he does negative above M8, I think it's salaryman derogatory. When he does well above M8, it's salaryman.
Salaryman time?
Yep. But I think it's derogatory.
Oshoma,
because
man.
This time it just didn't do it.
Patient sumo.
I know.
Leaves himself too vulnerable. Can't beat anyone that matters. Fair enough. Exact same thing with Onokatsu. Shout out to whoever during the Basho was like, I don't care for anyone that has an O at the start of their name. Weird criticism of sumo, but bizarrely accurate. Just kind of here.
Yeah.
Didn't do
at this point,
impressive. Know that he's capable of more. Just you showed up to work. How about that? Fantastic bell curve we have going on right now.
Yeah.
Hirota Umi.
Homie Jr.
Denied his Sekiwake spot. Starting to claw it back. You reckon Homie Jr.?
Yeah, I do.
I agree.
I do. I think that, you know, I mean, this is where, once again, the bias and favoritism comes in. Because at one point in time, Hirota Umi was like my second favorite wrestler right after Ichi Yamamoto. But now we're at a point where we've got guys that are a little bit more electric, a little bit more fun. And Hirota Umi, as of lately, has been relying very heavily on a very early Tachiai.
Yeah, he's the benefit of going down second, you know? He's impressive, he's looking good again, he's having fun matches. Didn't do too well, so Homie Jr. makes a lot of sense to me. I'm fine with that. Very happy with his performance. Shirana Umi with a 9-6.
I feel exactly the same way about Churn Umi as I do Hirota Umi.
Yeah, he had a good basho, he had some great fights. He's 0-7 over Takayasu for some goddamn reason, which just beautiful. Like, what do you mean little Takayasu is better? I don't understand. So I'm gladly putting that in Homie Jr. Had a good basho, not a great basho. M5 is definitely higher than I think he normally sits, so I'm very happy with him there.
His highest was M4 East, and he went 4-11. So we'll see. We will see.
Tamawashi with a 5-10. Looked competitive.
He
still
did.
Trying. Had a few matches where he actually really held on at the Tawara and stumbled out into the Raw outside a few times. Didn't really give up on matches. Just kind of hit. No, salaryman. Yeah, got his paycheck. Didn't set the world on fire. Didn't look bad doing it either.
I mean, it is a double-digit losing record, though.
But it is also Tamawashi.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that he's not going to be here again for another year and a half. I'm just saying.
Hometown Dork is a good one.
Hometown Dork is a really good one. I think that we've really been underutilizing derogatory salaryman, and if a double-digit losing record isn't gonna deserve that, I don't know what will.
The only problem is Hometown Dork has to be below Oh Dear Lord, because it has to be the other end of the category. So it's too much of an insult. I'm happy with Tamawashi's salary, man. Dude did his job exactly. He's an absolute threat to everyone who's new and on the way up. He didn't look. I reckon 3 or 4 losses is where it starts being salaryman derogatory or even dork. Because even though he was losing, he looks competitive, and you and I are extremely biased and like him a lot, and that keeps him out of the lower categories. That's a salaryman to
I'll
me.
accept. I'll accept the grandpa bump.
Atami Fuji.
This was close enough to me. Like this was almost a performance where like I'm I'm this close to giving him hometown hero, even though he didn't do it.
My
I'm this
thoughts.
close.
My thoughts are thus. Yeah, holy shit! Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? This is the wrong headset. Oh my god! How the fuck did he do that? That was incredible! He looked like Terano Fuji. He was doing ridiculous shit. That was so cool. He figured out defense on the offense. Much harder to do than you realize. To think about how you are capable of being beaten while advancing. He looked insane. He picked up back-to-back Kimboshis. He's 23. He was on a rampage. He was in the Jun Show picture, not for the first time. That's the most hometown hero performance I've seen in a long time. This dude set the world on fire with that Basho. He almost had Al Nishiki. Almost had him.
Yeah, yep. Hometown hero.
I see hometown no hero. Other place
he
for
did
him.
You know what? I agree. I do want to totally agree. There were flashes of Terano Fuji there. I mean, for a while now, I've pointed out Atami Fuji liking to use his left arm, get that underhook that Terano Fuji used to love,
the meat
but
clamps.
Specifically with the left arm, and then doing something else with the right hand. He is nailing that lately, and I'm so excited to see if this is the Atami Fuji that we keep seeing forward, or what. But I'm all for this one.
Andrew Pankman, I love you. I would say never change, but you're incapable of change as far as I can tell. God bless. No other spot for Atami Fuji but this. His greatest performance in sumo so far, and with signs of even better to come. He looked incredible. The only thing, and this is an incredible problem to have, the only thing I was worried about is that he looked a little too accepting of defeat, which tells me he doesn't have that psychopath killer instinct to be a champion. But he's going to the Sanyaku, and I think he's staying there for a while. He looked very competitive this Basho. Daisho with a 7 and 8 at M4 is a Homie Junior. Almost salary man.
Yep.
Kimboshi changes things, and I like him a lot. I think it's incredibly safe to say he's past his prime, and we're not going to see years-long streaks in the Sanyaku again. But we've got like 6 years of Sekiwake Daisho, so...
Which is insane. That is a crazy length of time at that rank. Let's be real.
Competitive against multiple eras of the Sanyaku, too. Like, whole new waves of competition came through, and he stood above. Hakuno Fuji with a 5 and 8, but a Kimboshi.
How much weight do we give the Kinboshi?
Not a lot. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I didn't
6.
think so.
It's 6 Kimboshis. It was against Onosato? Yeah, it was. Because he popped his shoulder. He really does have Onosato beat. Getting to watch that live was a beautiful moment for me. He has to do something ridiculous for me to put him below Homie Jr. It's his home, as far as I'm aware. He's a little fella, he's young, and he's great. It's a slow crawl for him to be Sanyaku, but I think in 2 years' time he's going to do Daisho stuff and just stay there forever. So I'm putting him in Homie Jr. By the way, I was correct, but in the wrong way. Everyone said, "Oh, he broke his knee. Oh, is he hurt? He's injured." And I looked at that and went, "Nah, he just got twisted a little bit while walking forward, and he didn't get to place his foot where he wanted to. He's fine." Well, no one saw, and everyone was like, "Oh, I was right. He was hurt." No, you weren't. You said his knee broke. Is in doing so, his toes touched the top of his foot. That looked like it hurt. But everyone's saying he popped his knee or something like that. Wrong. I was correct. And then I was proven wrong in a different way. It's happened before. It happened with Aonishki's Ozeki, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Takanosho with a 5 and 10. The other side of the Spiffy video where I said Abi remains winning. Takanosho. I was like, yeah, no, man, this guy's gonna get like 11 wins. This is great. He always pops off once a year. And then I checked the stats later, halfway through, and it's like, oh, he always does that from like M12. And he's in 3. Oopsies. Almost had Onosada, though. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Hard for me to call this one. Look competitive. Did dog performance, though. How do you see
it
this?
is. Well, oh, man. It's not good. That's for sure. And I think that talk about seeing guys like Mitaki Yumi, Ryun Asanoyama, maybe Daisho, not gonna see him lengthy stays up near the elite, the Joijin, anything along those lines. But man, I dig him. You know, it's gonna be a sad day when he retires, but I'm getting more and more inclined that that's coming. I don't know, man.
He's still the top dog at whatever the stable's called. Takayume stable, Miyagano stable. Because anyway, wherever he's from. Dog performance for me. Double-digit losses, not good. Former Sekiwake, not good. Yeah, he's sitting down with the rest of the former Sanyaku that went negative, so makes sense to me, dog. Enjoy the retirement.
Makes sense to me.
Wakataka Kage with a 9-6 at M2. I want to say power homie. But he didn't look that competitive. He lost every match that mattered.
Wasn't really. Yeah. That's the thing. And the amount of and the timing of the losses came as such that kept him out of the race. He lost early and then he never picked up the distance. At least I think that's right.
Giving this video a thumbs down for the Shishi slander. It's not slander, it's in print. It's liable. Homie, it hurts me too much to do anything else. This man used to have a reserved slot in Hometown Hero back when he went positive at Sekiwake for a year. Just not that guy anymore, but my God, is he close. He looked good, but he didn't look too good because every time he versed someone that mattered, he lost, and that's the deciding factor to me. Ura. Hang on, severely messed up the timing of my joke. Who else but Ura? The gift from outer space. The once and only, and never again. Because, Jesus Christ, how could you? Anything?
Nope.
What's there to be said about Ura that hasn't already been said?
I have nothing.
And that's what makes you a good co-host. Yoshino Fuji.
This one, man, this gets him into the homie ranks for sure. I mean, 2 Kinboshi?
Yeah, back-to-back Kinboshis. But an 8-7.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, people are saying Power Dork is really good.
8-7.
If Hometown Dork, I know 8-7 is tough. The back-to-back Kinboshi though, that's exciting enough for me to forgive the 8-7 and maybe give that a weight of like a 9-6, or maybe not to like a little bit more is crazy, but I mean, man, and it's at I think it's his career high rank too. That says something as well. I think that this gets him into the homie ranks, maybe homie junior for now, since it was such a low performance.
I'm willing to go with homie. Positive
I'm
at
okay with it.
M1
I'll take it.
is like that's a 30% odds, I think, because it is the most
Yeah,
brutal rank in sumo because you verse the entire Sanyaku, and Komusubi is easier because you are one of the Sanyaku spots and you don't have to verse that. So M1 is a more difficult schedule than Komusubi. Go positive at M1.
true.
I think that happens like 30% of the time. It statistically has the most losses out of every spot. Pretty sure it's guaranteed him a. I haven't checked the Basho videos in a while. I think he just goes to another M1, in which case, good luck. Positive at M1. Back to back Kinboshis. Homie until proven otherwise, right?
I agree.
Not exactly
I
power homie
agree.
performance, but my God, welcome to
No.
the big leagues, kid. We've been watching you
Agreed.
eagerly for a while. This one's all you.
Agreed. Fuck, man.
I know, right?
The 4-11 is rough, but realistically, this is what I was. I mean, maybe I wasn't expecting a 4-11. I was hoping for a 5-10 at the worst. But he picked up a win over Enozeki, and he fought back a couple of nights in the ending. I
Everyone's
My
rightfully
gut
making fun
wants
of
me
me.
to put him in. I want to be. Oh yeah. I I want to be biased and selfish and say homie, but I wouldn't also be. Yeah,
That would break
yeah,
the rules we do not have here.
yeah. Yeah. I know, I know. But honestly, if you just override that and put him wherever, I'll shut up about it.
I know you don't like hearing this, but I know you'll also accept this. A 4-11 is a dork performance. It's
Yeah, you're
also a
right.
clown performance, but we like Ichi Yamamoto. But be lucky I put him in dork.
I'll take dork.
Wakamoto Haru with an 8-7 at Komusubi 1 feels like salaryman behavior to me. But
Yep.
anything to counter that?
Nope.
He's good.
No, not at all.
He
He's
did
he's
exactly what we expected him to do.
he's a Joy salaryman. He can exist in the Sanyaku, but he hangs out at the top of the Joy. I'm fine with him being in salaryman. He was a salaryman. How can he not be in the category
Fair
of
point.
derogatory salaryman? Fair
Wakamoto
point.
Haru, that you got to understand the expectations are different from these guys, right?
Yeah, they are.
Wakamoto Haru with an 8-7 at M12 is a dork performance from him. Wakamoto Haru with an
Yep.
8-7 at Komusubi is what we expect. He didn't go on a barn burner. I think he beat Anasato. No, he got close though. So that is
Yeah.
salaryman behavior, but that is not derogatory salaryman behavior. Because that's what a 6'9 would have looked like. So that's not an insult. Remember, this is what we do here is weird. Do not take it too seriously. Oh ho, clown.
Clown. Clown.
Yeah, what the hell were you doing with a 4-11 at Komusubi? You're way better than that, Oho. What happened?
You're Sekiwake, bro. What the fuck?
Goosey went Kachikoshi from
Nah.
Komusubi. He's homie junior. Maybe.
Not
Good point.
Glyph. Glyph, that was the theory. The theory was that there were two Ohos. The new updated theory, and dare I say fact, is that every once in a while Oho gets inhabited by the spirit of Taiho.
Yeah. Oho
He
really
gets
is an
possessed for the
M14
length of
wrestler.
time as a match. Go ahead.
I would put Wakamoto Haru in homie junior if he went 9-6. That's
I would be
him
okay with
being
that too.
8-7 though, I know he's better than that. Takayasu at 8-7, completely going against what we just said, is a homie junior. Maybe even a homie if you can convince me.
Ah, man. I mean, here, yeah, I'll convince you. 12 years in the Sanyaku, homie.
A good point. Positive in the Sanyaku after 12 years. Competitive against several new generations.
Yeah.
That's homie behavior to me. He's got a broken back.
I agree.
He's not taken a day off in a long time too, and he's looking fierce in some matches. The Yoshina Fuji one was crazy. The Asanoyama one was crazy. He's looked really good this Basho, man.
Yep.
Takayasu is back to being a homie. Even though it completely goes
Agreed.
against what I said against Wakamoto Haru. Remember? Must I remind you? I'm only here to twist you. Yeah, very, very happy with Takayasu. Gets the sheer bias bonus here. Kirishima.
Oh, power homie for sure, right?
For sure. He's back to an Ozeki run. He looked amazing. He looks like Kiribayama again. He's doing ridiculous. He was so much fun to watch this Basho. Kirishima is back to being a power homie. I want to see him get back to Ozeki, man. He deserves it. It looked really bad for the longest time, and then we kind of realized he only dropped to M1. Like he really was still in the
wasn't that far
after losing Ozeki. It wasn't bad.
Actually, I was just going to point out, I've heard rumblings about the possibility of him regaining Ozeki come next tournament because they might take his performance at M2, which was an 11-4, as sufficient to regain that rank.
I don't like them.
I would be okay with it if he gets another 11-4.
I don't like them.
I mean, we've seen it with other previous Ozeki, though. He was a previous Ozeki.
That was M1.
Yeah.
There's 2 times it happened before to a previous Ozeki, which I can understand. I don't like it. I'm not saying they won't do it. I'm just saying I don't like them doing that. It's supposed to be a Sanya. Ozeki's meant to really mean something. Like, you had a pretty good match here ago. Yeah, have an Ozeki.
What if he shows?
Oh, it's a different story. Like, you can't just throw that.
I mean, we say it every time. If a Zensho, yeah.
Like literally, everybody has one in the Sanyaku is one Zensho away from Ozeki, right? Like, it takes 3. It really takes 1. It takes 1. Like, you can't just throw what if he shows because that changes so much, right? Where it's like, Volkanovski versus Lopez. How do you think that's gonna go? I don't know. What if Volk had a gun? Like, it changes so much, right? Aonishiki.
Oh, power homie? I mean, we can only have one hometown hero.
Not true.
We've said this before.
It was originally just a reserved slot for Wakataka Kage and Ichi Yamamoto. Look, everyone's hype on Aonishiki. I get that. The Yokozunas are underperforming drastically. 12-3s aren't real Yushos. He still has very vulnerable side to his sumo, which is Oshi work. He's great, don't get me wrong, but he's not better than great. Not really that dominant. He has matchups that he can't win right now. Everyone's saying national hero, yada yada yada. Yeah, shut up. Power homie. Back-to-back Yushos. Yep. I think the first guy to Shin Sekiwake Shin Ozeki Yusho since like 90 years, and I don't even remember who it was.
I thought it was Hakuho.
No, that was the first Shin Ozeki in a while.
No.
Hakuho didn't Shin Sekiwake Shin Ozeki.
Yeah.
Power homie, not an insult. Dude's incredible, don't get me wrong. But everyone's saying that he's the next best thing. There's some other factors you got to consider, all right? Don't be blinded. Think about the bigger picture for a second. I don't hate Aonishiki. I really do like him. But there was a Yokozuna on 9 wins on day 15. That was a big part of his Yusho. So power homie for Al Nishi, he absolutely deserves it. Dude is incredible, but he's not done growing, right? I'm the only person who kind of hates the state of sumo right now. Like, I enjoy it. I love commentating it. I love being a part of it, but it's like, it's shaky right now. But at the same time, sumo is how well you did compared to everyone else at that moment, right? Like an 8-7 can have drastic different effects. I've seen 8-7s go from N5 to Komusubi before. Because, yeah, you went 8-7, but everyone else did shit, and that is what sumo is. Kodazakura. Salaryman derogatory. Why are Ozekis just Kachikoshi multiple times in a row? Why are...
Not good.
Oh, he's injured. Oh, he's hurt. It's not fair to compare him. Terunofuji was made of spare parts and had diabetes and could Zensho Yusho. On 2 broken knees, 2 broken ankles, 2 broken elbows, and 2 broken wrists. Okay? Oh, he's hurt. It's not... To be a champion is to stand atop a mountain of corpses. It's to fight while hurt. I don't care if he's injured. Fight injured and win. He looks ridiculous sometimes, but like he's not done Ozeki shit for over a year.
Goose, to your point just now, if you're injured, fight injured and win. Looking at our last 2 men, Yokozuna's Hoshoryu and Onosato, both 10-5. I think I'm okay putting them both into the same rank. This is real bad.
This is salaryman behavior to me.
Yeah.
Even derogatory almost. Yokozuna.
This is the minimum.
Ozeki Kachikoshi is 10 wins, and a Yokozuna Kachikoshi is John Yusho. Ozeki means champion. Yokozuna is a decorated champion. You should be in the picture. They never were. Like, since day 3, they were out of the Yusho picture. They gave up 6 Kimboshi. This is one of the more embarrassing Yokozuna performances I've seen in a long time. Both our Yokozunas, oh, they were hurt. Please look at photos of Terunofuji. That man was hurt for a decade.
Yeah. I mean, take a look at Hakuho as well. That man was also injured for like a decade.
At 36, had to drain the fluids from his knee and Zensho'd over Terunofuji.
Yeah.
This is salaryman derogatory to me for the both of them, man.
I agree.
At least for the last few Basho, these have been some embarrassing Yokozunas.
It's not been great.
And to anyone who goes, oh, but they're injured, it's sumo.
It is. It's a mountain of corpses, and the men in the top division are the top of the mountain of corpses. Everybody is hurt. You see guys in splints the entire way down the division. Like,
there's dudes in Sandame with broken knees that are still trying for like 12 years and never do, man.
Yep.
That being said, despite my incredibly negative attitude this entire time, fun Basho, very entertaining, a lot to look forward to. I hope the Sanyaku pitcher can do well, because if I get a third 12-3 Yusho in a row, I'm gonna vomit and then cry. I haven't seen a Zensho Yusho since a crippled Yokozuna did it like fucking years ago, and until I see a Zensho, I'm just not happy with the current state of things. No one is good enough to be dominant.
Yeah, it is the sad state of affairs that we are in now.
That being said, future looks bright. A lot of good going on with sumo. Don't get me wrong, I am pissed. Like, the Dogeta putting it all in lowercase is still so funny to me. This is bullshit. I am pissed. I can be mad at sumo while still loving it, okay? Things are still good. Don't get me wrong. I understand how hypocritical I'm being with myself right now. Things could be better is what I'm trying. Do you prefer a hyper-competitive scene? Yes. I want to know that someone has to be stopped. Okay? I want to go in, like when Onosato was like getting 14 ones. It's like, holy shit, who can stop this kid? That's where the sport is at its most entertaining.
I agree.
Not mad, just disappointed. No, I'm also mad. It's like, yeah, Aonishi's like incredible, but he should not be back-to-back Yu-showing with the state of things. 12 threes aren't real Yu-shows. It's why they never gave Takakeisho Yokozuna, because he just kept getting 12 threes. I see an 11-4. I'm just gonna turn the stream off. Alright. Things bell curved almost exactly like I thought they did. I think the list is perfect the way it is. We got one guy in Hometown Hero, one dude in Oh Dear Lord, and the rest thinned out about You Expected.
It looks good to me.
Anyone who took this seriously or has opinions about how it's shaped out, just do it. Leave it alone. Do it yourself. This is purely vibes based. Please go watch me beat Sumo Spiffy if you want to see actual numbers. I'm good at the numbers too. No, but seriously though, go watch Sumo Spiffy's tier list videos. They're very entertaining between the Basho.
Agreed.
Got 4 minutes until that's an hour. I don't know how we're so good at closing out like this. You want to stall for time? You just want to close it.
It's 11. I'm ready to go to bed.
All right, let me find the Drifters outro video then. Oh god, where is it? Oh god, where do I have it saved?
I don't know, Goose. Where is it? Where do you have it saved?
Is this it?
There
it is. All
is
right.
it?
Goodbye, everyone.
We did it. Yay. SumoStats.com is still overlaid on top.
Okay. The cameras are still over top as well. They can hear us too. Take care, everyone. Ba bum 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 bum. Sumo forever.